welcome back to JJ International, where we break down federal law, transportation regulations, and compliance rules so you can protect your livelihood and operate legally. Today, we're covering a major update from the Department of Transportation, which is the new drug alcohol testing rules for CDL drivers that took effect in 2025. If you're a driver, fleet manager, carrier, this affects you directly, and noncompliance can be a career ending. Let me give you a little bit of a legal background on this segment right here. DOT, the drug and alcohol testing rules are found in 49 parts 40 and Title 49 parts 382. This regulation requires CDL drivers in safety sensitive positions to be tested before employment, pre-employment testing, randomly during the year, after accidents meeting the DOT criteria, when there is a reasonable suspicion, or return to duty and follow-up testing after violations. In 2025, DOT made several key changes to expand testing methods and tighten compliance requirements. What's new in 2025? Here are the most important changes. There are about 5 of them that we have. And one of them was the oral fluid testing added. The DOT now allows oral fluid drug testing as an alternative to urine testing, making it harder for drivers to cheat obviously the system. That's how they're calling it. The second one was the lower alcohol thresholds for CDL. For safety sensitive CDL operations, 0.2% BAC in certain scenarios, down from a 0.04% for enforcement actions. Number 3, expanded random testing rates. Random drug testing rates remain 50% annually, but random alcohol testing increased from 10 to 25% of average of a number of drivers. Okay. The number 4, a mandatory clearinghouse checks for every 6 months. Carriers must run queries on drivers in the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration clearinghouse twice a year instead of one. That one also completely changed. Now they're obligating that every twice a year instead of one to be checking on that. That's a mandatory regulation. The last one, the 5th one, was a stricter return to duty process. More follow-up tests required after violations. Okay, so they're going to be very strict on that. And obviously, this pretty much impacts all CDL drivers in interstate commerce, some interstate drivers, depending on state adoption, carriers, brokers, and shippers that hire CDL drivers as well. It also affects owner operators who must follow the same drug and alcohol testing rules as fleets. Obviously, there's penalties for non-compliance. If you fail to follow these rules, consequences can include immediate removal from safety-sensitive functions, civil penalties up to $5,833 per violation, and obviously it's adjusted annually. Obviously, possible loss of the CDL and carrier fines, and obviously higher insurance rates as well. Being flagged in the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration drug and alcohol clearinghouse, which can make it impossible to get hired elsewhere. So be careful with all that, because they're getting more stricter on these rules of the transportation law. Obviously, how do you comply? Steps to protect yourself and obviously your company. Update your company policy, include oral fluid testing in your DOT drug policy. Implement that. Educate your drivers. Make sure you know the new thresholds and procedures. Work with an approved testing consultant, especially for owner operators. Keep records. Very important. DOT requires you to maintain certain records for up to 5 years. Perform clearinghouse checks twice a year. Document every query. Okay, it's not twice a year, okay? Not one, but twice. Obviously, it does impact the industry, per se. These changes close loopholes, obviously reduce cheating, and ensure that CDL drivers are fit to operate safely. However, they also increase the compliance burden on small carriers and independent drivers. Uh, my advice is be proactive. Okay, don't wait until DOT or the federal motor carrier comes knocking, and review your policy now. Audit your audit your own files and make sure you and your drivers, okay, understand the new testing procedures. These rule changes are here to stay, and enforcement will be strict. If you need help updating your compliance program, contact us at JG International. We will put a link to our email. You can email me for any questions that you may have, or you may comment on the video, and just leave me your comments, and we'll get back at you. So remember, subscribe for more weekly updates on federal transportation laws, customs compliance, and driver regulations. Until next time, stay safe, stay compliant, and keep rolling. Okay? Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.